Yesterday we finished our videos with the types of foreign exchange rate, and I told that basically four types are there, just like spot and forward rate, fixed, flexible and floating exchange rate, multiple exchange rate, last two tier exchange rate. So one by one we will discuss. And the thing is that everything is very it's not that everything are very short and definitions are there, especially fixed, flexible and floating exchange rate. It will take especially 1 to 2 videos for describing this type of importance for an exchange rate. First we will continue with a spot rate and a forward rate. What is a spot rate? Spot rate refers to the rate at which, excuse me, spot rate refers to the rate at which foreign exchange rate is made available on the spot. Means it is the immediate exchange rate. In now a moment, suppose what is the cost of in $1, what is the 73 rupees or 75 rupees or 72 rupees. According to that only when exchange happen, that is known as foreign exchange rate. Then we will know that what is forward rate. Forward rate is the future rate at which foreign currency is bought and sold. That's why only it also called as the quotas or premium on the discount over the spot rate. In this exchange rate, bank agrees to exchange one currency for another at a future date. Suppose today $1 is 73 rupees, but it is changing for all the time. I just give a fixed rate, suppose you can take it 27. In 27 January, what will the cost of $1 equal to how much rupees? Over that when we made the transaction, that is known as forward transaction. Get it? This is all about spot rate, which is immediate exchange rate, and a forward rate is a future rate. In a particular date, what is the value of a different currency over that exchange is going on. Next we will go for fixed, flexible and floating exchange rate, but first we will discuss about the fixed exchange rate. See here, fixed, flexible and floating exchange rate. First we took the fixed exchange rate. First we should know that what is fixed exchange rate. A fixed exchange rate is an exchange rate that doesn't fluctuate or that changes within a predetermined rate at a infrequent interval. That means what is the fixed exchange rate? From the name only we know that it is fixed. It is very stable rate. Got it? It doesn't fluctuate. That means it doesn't change multi time. Get it? Within a if it will change, then it will change in a predetermined rate at a infrequent intervals. Very rare it change. When it change predeterminedly, we know that if this much it will change. Get it? Next, government or the central monetary authority intervenes in the foreign exchange market so that the exchange rate are kept fixed at a stable rate. It is very necessary exchange rate to stable, means transaction will be in a very better manner, in a trustable manner. The rate at which the currency is fixed is called the par value. Remember, it's an important question. The rate at which the currency is fixed, that is called the par value. This par value is allowed to move in a narrow range or a band of positive or negative percent. Get it? This par value is allowed to move. Sometime it is allowed to move, but in a narrow range. It can't move much in a narrow range, or it is known as a band of a positive negative percent. Get it? Now we'll come to the next point. The next point is this rate, means this fixed exchange rate refers to the system under which the rate of exchange of a country is fixed or pegged in terms of gold or another currency. In this fixed rate, it is a system under which the rate of exchange of a currency is fixed or pegged. Pegged and fixed both are same or equal word in economics in terms of gold or another currency. Fixed exchange rate highly connected with the gold standard system. If you will go to a typical fixed exchange rate, the typical fixed exchange rate is highly connected with the gold standard system. You can take that gold standard system of 1980s to 1914. Under the gold standard system, each currency value, you can take it every, means dollar, pound, rupee, each currency value was defined in terms of the gold, and hence the exchange rate was fixed according to the gold value of the currencies that have to be exchanged. This was referred to the mint par value of exchange. Mint par value of exchange is highly related with the gold exchange system of 1880 to 1914. Remember, it's a very important question in the exchange rate. Now we'll come to the adjustable peg system, which is a part of fixed exchange rate. In fixed exchange rate, I told that either it will be stable or fixed. If it will change little bit. Get it, with infrequent interval. So if it will change with adjustable peg system. What is the adjustable peg system? The alternative system of fixed exchange rate is called the Bretton Woods system, that is established in 1944. After that gold standard, we found the Bretton Woods system. Under this system, the US dollar was made directly convertible into gold at a fixed price. Member countries fixed rate of exchange as against the US dollar. Get it, in this system, the US dollar was made directly convertible into gold at a fixed price. So what are the different other member countries? They will fix the rate of exchange according to the against value of the US dollar. The Bretton Woods, remember, I will take a special video for Bretton Woods system. It's a very important, how it's improved, how it is failure, everything I will explain in this international trade only. I will take a special video for Bretton Woods system. The Bretton Woods system was established in 1944 only, and that system adjusted the peg system. A change in the parity was possible only through the direct from the IMF. If any change is there in the parity, get it, that will possible with the direction of Indian Monetary Fund. Other than that, it will not change. Now we will explain the fixed exchange rate in a diagram. See, in the x-axis we took quantity of foreign currency. I wrote here FC means foreign currency. In y-axis we took exchange rate. DD means demand curve. SS means supply curve of the foreign exchange product. Here where demand and supply of foreign exchange is intersect each other, that is the point E, that is the fixed exchange rate. Suppose if demand increases, in the same demand curve you can see the supply curve is intersecting another point in the same demand curve, that is the point B. Get it, that point B is known as fall of exchange rate. Fall of exchange rate. So when there is a fall of exchange rate, at that time what RBI will do? RBI will do adjust with that system and increase the supply. Then you can see another supply curve came. So again that demand DD and SS, when demand and supply both will increase, another equilibrium point will see, that is point F, that is known as a restoration of the old exchange rate. For that exchange rate, means for coming to the point of E to F, what the need? It is basis necessary that the government should maintain of a fixed exchange rate system requires maximum foreign exchange reserve. So that if maximum foreign exchange reserve is available, means they can make this adjustment of demand and supply. This is all about fixed exchange rate. Now we will see what are the merits and demerits of fixed exchange rate. First merit, stable exchange rate ensure the certainty and confidence and thereby promote IT, international trade. So it is all the time confirmed that if a stable exchange rate is there, means trade will be more trustable with full confidence. Fixed exchange rate lessen the possibilities of the speculation. Speculation is not there. Everything is confirmed here. Stable exchange rate will facilitate long-term international investment, obviously. Then what are the demerits? Under such a system, it is often difficult for a country to maintain both full employment and external equilibrium. Very important. Both will not come at a time. It is very difficult to maintain full employment also and external equilibrium. Either this or this one, but both will come, that will be difficult. Next, under fixed exchange rate, a country's need for holding foreign exchange reserves increases. Obviously foreign exchange reserves increases over the fixed exchange rate. It is very necessary. If necessary, that necessary amount of foreign exchange is not reserved, then make adjustment with fixed exchange rate is not possible, what I explained in the previous diagram also. There may arise a possibility of establishing speculation which are exaggerate a disequilibrium situation also. It will happen in a fixed exchange rate. Most probability is there it will happen. Get it? This is all about fixed exchange rate. Next day we will touch the second part, that is flexible exchange rate. That also lots of things are there to know with the diagram, merits and demerits. Thank you class. This is for today. If any doubt is there, please write it on the comment. I will give the answer.